Alrighty guys, so in today's video, what we're going to go over is whether or not you should trust Amazon Renewed or not. So for the purpose of this video, today I ordered a 12.9 inch 2018 third generation iPad Pro. And I didn't buy it new, I bought it off Amazon Renewed. So what exactly is Amazon Renewed? It's kind of iffy on what exactly it is. They basically allow third-party sellers, in this case I bought from BuySpry, to take a used product, renew it, not necessarily refurbish it, and then put it back up on the market. So what exactly does this mean? Well, they basically guarantee that the product looks and works like new. There are some people that can dispute that because sometimes they get some really skewed products. But in this case, what I'm reading off of here is that this product is not Apple certified, which means it's not refurbished or renewed by Apple, but by Amazon themselves or by a third-party company, but has been professionally inspected and tested by Amazon qualified suppliers. The product may have minimal scratches or dents and a battery with at least 80% capacity. And so basically what that means is that, for example, if you check your battery health on your iPhone, or I'm not sure if Samsung does it too, but if you check your battery health on iPhone, you could check what the maximum capacity of your battery is. For me, on my iPhone 10, it's 80%. So they could technically send me a product that would be in similar quality or use of my iPhone. And to be honest, with the savings you're making here on Amazon Renewed, which is about $150 for me for the model I bought, which is a Space Gray 64 gig Wi-Fi only edition, personally I would take it, but that's just me. Some other people would have an issue with that. They would want 100% battery capacity. So we're gonna get into the unboxing here. Supposedly this isn't gonna include the original packaging. We'll find that out right now. So we're just gonna open up the package that it came in. And yep, it does look to be in generic packaging right here. And so they have the serial number and the model number on the box here, and a label saying do not break seal unless using parts, and the seal is broken. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna bring you guys in for a little closer look for the unboxing experience. Top's just gonna come off just like this. And as you can see, I also forgot to mention that it'll also come with generic accessories. But it's a wall charger for the USB-C to USB-C cable, which comes right here. And you're gonna get this little booklet or pamphlet from BuySpry, which includes information on their warranty and the return policy. So I would keep that if I were you. So basically what this just told me is they basically want you to sign out your iCloud. So in the event that you return this product to BuySpry, they don't resell it, and they don't resell an iCloud locked device, which would be pretty bad because it's an unusable device at that point. Put that aside. Nice styrofoam. And we're just gonna gently lift this out of the packaging. It's actually it's packaged pretty well. So let's see if there's any damage on this. We're gonna take this out of this little sleeve that they included it in. And holy cow. And it's already charged too. Awesome. It already turned on by itself. So we're gonna take this off. So cover here. This is one of the best parts of the Apple unboxing experience. It's just the way they package their products. Well, then again, this isn't Apple, but this still seems to be the original sleeve or casing for it when you take it out. And the first thing I notice here is there seems to be some adhesive on the back. It's like somebody applied a sticker. Maybe the previous owner applied a sticker on there. I can get that off with some isopropyl alcohol, so that isn't an issue. That's something that could be resolved right now. Take a look at all the corners to see if maybe it was dropped by the previous owner. And from the looks of it, this thing is in mint condition. Taking a look at the screen too, I don't see any defects. Oh, that was just dust. I don't see really any defects with the screen here either. No dead pixels, no dead pixel lines. It's looking pretty good right now. So let me put this all aside for you guys real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna let you guys have a closer look at this thing so you too can kind of verify or agree with me that this thing looks to be in almost factory condition. Look at these sides, they're really clean. They clean it up really well, at least, I'll tell you that. These corners don't seem to have any scratches or dents in them, so that's a relief. Those speaker grills looking nice. Same thing over here. Oh, there might be a little nick right there, but that's okay. That's pretty minimal. And I'm going to be putting a case on this. Also remember that, guys, if you find any weird or slight scuffs on a renewed product, you got to think about it. Are you really going to be running this without a case? Is it really going to bother you that much that there's a little nick like this on the side? Personally, it wouldn't for me, because I'm going to put a case on it. And you're not going to see it. It's not going to affect performance, nothing. And again, I'm going to bring you guys to the back again. So there's some residue here. I'm not exactly sure where that could have originated from, but everything else you see on there is just my fingerprints, because this metal is really sensitive to touch, I guess. So that's probably going to be running a case on here. But again, just some adhesive residue. I'll remove that, guys, for you, and I'll show you guys how it looks after that's clean. Alrighty, guys, so I went through the process of setting it up already, and just a quick look at the back again. I tried to get the adhesive out as much as I could. Honestly, if I buffed it out for another 10 or 15 minutes, it'd probably be completely gone, but at this point, this just doesn't bother me unless you look at it at the right angle and lighting. The only thing I seem to reveal from cleaning is, if it can focus, is this little dent right here. This is just some adhesive residue that got pushed to the side here. But this is an actual dent, but nothing too major, as it doesn't actually affect the chassis rigidity. Same thing with the nick over here that I found next to the mic. Not that big of a deal. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm not really going to cover the actual iPad features or anything in this video, as this was really just to see if you could trust Amazon Renewed and just the unboxing experience of what it's like to get a renewed product. So I also went through the trouble of connecting to my laptop, downloading 3U tools to verify that the serial number and everything checks out, and it does. And what I also found out is that this must have a new battery, because supposedly this battery, according to 3U tools, has only been charged 3 times total, with a maximum battery capacity of 98%. So they must have replaced the battery in this thing or something. But other than the battery, I also think hardware-wise, it'll probably be fine as well. So everything seems to check out here. And honestly, here's my final verdict. I think it's worth it. If you can save 150 bucks and just deal with 2 nicks and some adhesive on the back, I mean, you might even get a better product than me. I would take that chance, personally. The generic charger, yes, kind of sucks, because you probably want to get the OEM charger from Apple, but it works just fine. I think it's worth the savings. I think it's worth it, personally. So that's my final verdict on this video. Personally, I think you can trust Amazon Renewed. I would just do some research on what buyer you're buying from. There is another YouTube user who I will link down below, who also bought the same exact iPad model from BuySpry, and they got a fantastic product as well. So as you can see here, if you can try and do research on a good seller on Amazon, then why not? Just go for it and see what you get, and you'll probably be happy with what you get. So for me, again, Amazon Renewed is worth it. Trust it, and I think you'll be happy. And if you're not, as long as you take a look at the Amazon return policy and the seller-specific return policy before you buy and you're comfortable with it, you should be fine anyways, because even if you do get a defective product or a product you're just unsatisfied with in terms of cosmetic condition, or maybe something doesn't work, like the speakers doesn't work or the camera doesn't work, then you can simply just sell it back. Amazon has a renewed policy, and it shares the same return policy as other new products as well. So if you're unhappy within 30 days, then you have the right to send it back to the seller for a full refund, at least in my case and my seller, specifically to my seller. But do your research. That's all I ask. So that's my final verdict on this. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day.